Hi and welcome to this vlog. Today I'm gonna be gathering some different kinds of berries. Just some days ago we were gathering blueberries and we have like 6 liters of blueberries. And we have so many different berries here, so it really got me thinking that I could pick a lot of different berries and just make a jam with all of them together. Either it turns out a disaster or it might taste good, I don't know. But we have so many different berries that I thought it would be cool to try. So I have this little jar that I am gonna pick some in. I think a jar of each. And I'm gonna pick some raspberries out in the forest with Bebop, and I'm gonna pick some black and red currants that we have at home. I already have the blueberries, so easy one there. And then we also have some, I'm not sure if you call them half-thorn or if you call them something else, but we have them in our garden. And I think that will be a nice flavor combo. We will try and see what happens. And Bebop is gonna keep me company through this whole thing. He is probably gonna enjoy that he can munch on different stuff. Are you ready, Bebop? Let's go. Come on. Come on, Bebop. Right outside Tumult's pen, we have the black currants. And these got so big this year, so enormous. Like, look at that, so big. And we also have the red currants. And here you see the size difference. They're just enormous this year. Bebop, would you like to try some? Are you busy? Oh, okay, okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Green stuff. Yep. I got my jar of black currants here, and it's so hard to stop when you're going, and it feels so nice to pick the big berries, and they are just so big this year. I am gonna put these in the kitchen so I have them for tonight to clean, and then I'm gonna be starting on the red currants. Hej Tomolt! Hi Quillen! You want to eat some beer? Oi. Nice, good. Well, the red currants didn't take long at all to pick. That's why we have electric fencing there, because otherwise he eats the bushes. So I picked a little extra for the emues and the ducks, because they really love red currants. And it didn't take Bebop long at all to figure out that we had the berries on the bushes. So, oh, he's going into them now. Yep, there we go. Yes, well, we have a lot of them, so it's not like that we need to take that good care of them. And they are perennials, so they do thrive. So next up is the raspberries, and we're gonna head out in the forest a little bit to find them. They are just along the road, so I hope there is plenty there. Look, this one right there, eat it. I have located the raspberries. Already have a few. Unfortunately, Bebop has also located the raspberries. So we'll see who gets the most berries here. Very nice. This one not so nice. This one is. There is a lot of them this year, and a lot of them that hasn't been worm damaged yet. So that's very nice. Some years you just get like 1 or 2 good berries per plant. But there seem to be a lot more this year. So that is nice. Here is our raspberries. And raspberry for me is the most boring berry to pick, because it just takes such a long time and you only pick one at a time, and they're very hard to pick and find. This year, however, there are lots of big ones, so I was pleasantly surprised. Now it is time for the hawthorn berry though, and this one is even worse than the raspberry. Come on. You want to have one?
Hey. Oj, vad många.
De är riktigt stora och fina ju.
Nice.
Yum. Yum, 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 yum. So here is our sea buckthorn or hawthorn. I wasn't sure what they're called, but I think they're called sea buckthorn in English. The Swedish word for them are hawthorn, so they hawtorn. And we are quite overdue with picking them, as you can probably see. They are a menace to pick because they do have very, very large thorns as well, and they're super sharp. So I already have some here. I also picked some gooseberry. These are a gooseberry blackcurrant hybrid, and I think I'm gonna do half a jar of the sea buckthorn, just because it has a very strong flavor. I don't want it to overpower it. And they are very, very hard to pick because they get quite squishy, and they have those big thorns as well, and you don't want to squish the berry and drop them either, and you don't want to take them too softly either, because then they won't come off. They're not at all like raspberry that just lets go when you touch them almost, but they have a very strong and interesting flavor. So looking forward to seeing how this jam is gonna taste. I also brought my ladder with me because they're very tall bushes. I would think this is like at least 2 meters, 2.5. So I am happy with this half jar of them, and my hands don't need acupuncture for for the rest of my life, I think. That was very spiky, but I got what I wanted, so now we can start our jam. I finished cleaning up the berries, and I cannot wait to mix these. It's gonna be so fun to taste what they taste like. It's gonna be really nice. I have my raspberries, I have my red currants, I have my black currants, I have my blueberries, and my sea buckthorn and gooseberry. So I'm gonna mix them all in a pot and see what I can do with them. You wanna help me put them in?
Okay.
Oj! Det blir ganska mycket.
Väldigt mycket.
Vad är det här? Hawthorn?
Och krisbär.
Ja, jag tror hönsen har ätit det mesta av dem, to be honest. Tiggies, goddamn tiggies. Yeah, oh my god, look at it, Linus. Doesn't it look nice?
Mix.
Berry. For this jam, I am using some of this. It is a gelling agent, and it has been very reliable for me, so I am just gonna stick with that. I'm also gonna add, of course, sugar and then also the juice of a lemon. And it is thickening a little bit. Already lots of foam. Interesting. I'm gonna taste a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Vill du smaka? Det är massa i grytan. Vad tyckte du? Visst var den awesome? Havtornen verkligen gör det alltså, det är som om den tar fram bärens smak mycket mer än...
Making it pop, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's a nice jam.
Nice jam. Yum.
Yeah.
Time to get up, you guys. Well, I did get 6 jars like this of the multi-berry jam, and you can see it's thickening up nicely. And I have a jar here that is half full, so I'm gonna make some cobbler with this. Cobbler is very, very common in Sweden. Almost everyone makes what we call smulpaj, so that is cobbler in Swedish. So I'm gonna make some cobbler with this so we can enjoy it. We already tasted it and it is so delicious. The sea buckthorn really brings out the flavors in the other berries to make it so citrusy almost. I did put one lemon or one squeezed lemon in, but it's almost like you just taste the best of each berry, the raspberry, the blueberry, the black and red currant, and of course the sea buckthorn as well. So I'm very happy, and I am gonna water bath the other ones while I make the cobbler. So this is all you need: butter, sugar and flour, and then you just mix it together till you have a crumbly sort of dough. That is the word in Swedish that gives it the name, crumble. So it is basically smooth, crumble. So even though I didn't water bath this, it will still seal if you put it in the jar when it's hot, and we could see that it must have been. Okie doke, and now for the crumbly stuff. There we go. So if you want to become a Swede, you have to learn how to make cobbler. Smulpie is the basis of being Swedish. We got our cobbler, we got some whipped cream from my husband, and it's time to taste it. Wait. Oh. Oh, that's so good. Almost like cherry pie.
Very good.
Yum.
Berry, very berry.
Very, very.
Jag kan testa. Det smakar lite havtorn alltså.
Yum, yum, yum. Oi, don't fight. They also like the berry. Good morning. It became quite the late night yesterday, but I water bathed all of my jams here and they all sealed, and my husband took to calling them super jam, which is very fitting because this is probably the best jam I ever made and I really like it as well, and I am not the type that likes sweet stuff usually, so I'm super pleased with how it turned out. The sea buckthorn really pops and brings out the flavor of the other berries, and I think it's the black currant that kind of gives it a berry umami flavor, that really deep flavor that black currant has. So I am super pleased. It was very tasty in pies, and I'm sure it's gonna be tasty on peanut butter jelly or wherever you need jam, on a toast or on pancakes or anywhere. So I'm super pleased. If you have a recipe on some jam that you really like, don't hesitate to write me. I am sure I would like to know. The best part about these wick jars is that they're easily stackable. So I'm gonna put the jam in here next to our syrups. And in comes the blueberry. It's gonna sit next to our super jam that we also made with the blueberry. Here we go. And some more blueberry. And the last blueberry. This one got a little funky when we water bathed it, so we're gonna eat this one today, I think. Ah, so cool to store your own food. Schmummies! Schmum schmum! Come on, you schmummy! Ooh! Berry time!
Så. Lite nött.
Breathe, Pim, breathe! Oh my god!
Aspen.
Oh! Yeah, let them have it.
Okay, let's pour this stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yummy!
It's a yummy trail.
That is a bucket of berries, you guys. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Good berry.